What's up mga kuya? Welcome back to the channel. So this is my video review on the Maono WM820 wireless microphone system. And of course, special thanks to Maono for sending this to me for a review. Very nice. And this is actually my first time owning a wireless microphone. Of course, not to be confused with these types of wireless microphones. And just to be clear, what you're hearing right now is not from the WM820s. I'm still recording currently on my Razer Siren Mini. Of course, you'll be hearing the sound quality of it a little later. Now, usually the first thing that comes to my mind when talking about wireless microphones are the Rode Wireless Gos, which of course cost over 10,000 Philippine pesos, way over $200 US. And this offering from Maono only costs 4,000 Philippine pesos. Now, I'm not gonna answer the question like, are these good alternatives for the Rode Wireless Go? For less than half the price of the Rode Wireless Go, the WM820s are definitely a solid alternative to those. Of course, also considering the fact that Maono actually makes solid audio devices. So first off, what's in the box? So you get a user guide, the transmitter and receiver, a 3.5mm TRS cable to be used for your camera or your PC, another one to be used on your phone, a lav mic with a 3.5mm plug, two dead cat attachments for your transmitter, and a really nice carrying pouch. And the features to expect on the WM820s is that you can get 6 hours of usage out of these. You get a built-in mic on the transmitter, up to 50 meters of operational distance from the transmitter to the receiver. A smart connection where basically, once you turn on both the transmitter and receiver, then they will automatically pair up. And these use a 2.4 GHz frequency. And another thing about the built-in microphone on the transmitter is that you actually get an omnidirectional microphone here. And also on the transmitter, you have a 3.5mm jack if you want to plug in a lav mic. You have two LED indicators here, one for connection and one for the battery life. On the right side, you have the power button, a mute button, and then the pairing button. And really the main function for the pairing button is if somehow you turn on both the transmitter and receiver and they don't pair up automatically, you can hold the pairing button here and volume up and down here on the receiver, then they will automatically pair up after that. Of course, at the front we have the Maono branding plus a ring here. At the bottom we have the USB Type-C charging port, and also we get a clip here, so you can easily clip this to your clothing or some shit. And here on the receiver, it's pretty much the same, of course, with the difference of it being a 3.5mm jack for output. So this is where you plug in the TRS cable to your camera or phone, and another 3.5mm jack if you want to plug in headphones for audio monitoring. On the right side we have also a power button, but here we have volume up and downs if you want to increase or decrease gain. And yeah, those are pretty much the difference between the transmitter and receiver. And if somehow you're still confused, then we have a label here, TX for the transmitter, and here RX for the receiver. And regarding build quality, it's not too bad. They're really light as they're made mainly of plastic. And using the WM820s is really straightforward. All you have to do is hold the power button here on both the transmitter and receiver. So a solid blue light will come on the transmitter and receiver, indicating that they are paired up and ready to use. So for example, if I want to record videos on my phone using the WM820s as the audio source, then all I have to do is plug in the TRS cable here on the output on the receiver and the other end to my phone. And do take note that we have a tag here labeled phone, and also on the other one labeled camera, indicating that this end with the 3.5mm plug is the one that you plug into your phone, as these are actually not interchangeable. And one important thing to take note every time you turn off and turn on the WM820s is that they're actually set to the level 4 volume or gain, which for me doesn't sound all that good or clean. So when recording your audio using the WM820s, then I recommend using it at the level 1 gain or level 1 volume. So here on the receiver, all you have to do is press volume down 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, and you should be at volume level 1. And of course, to my fellow OCDs there, if you want to make sure that you're at the correct audio level, then all you have to do is plug in your headphones or earphones here on the 3.5mm jack on the receiver and monitor the audio here. And of course, once you're set, all you have to do is hit record on your phone or camera, and yeah, start recording right away. Hello, mic test, sound check, sound check. So this is the audio quality from the built-in microphone of the WM820 with the receiver connected directly to my Sony ZV-1. And right now we are currently at volume level 1. And just to show you the difference among the different gains. Hello, mic test. So what you're hearing right now is at volume level 2, and what you're hearing right now is volume level 3, and what you're hearing right now is from volume level 4, and what you're hearing right now is from volume level 5. Hello, mic test, sound check. And what you're hearing right now is from the audio coming out of the lab mic connected directly to the transmitter. And in my opinion, this sounds significantly better than using the built-in microphone on the transmitter. And still, we are currently at volume level 1. Hello, mic test, sound check. So currently testing out the WM820s outside, still with the receiver connected to my Sony ZV-1 with the lab mic plugged into the transmitter, still at volume level 1. And right now I should be 15 meters away from the receiver, and just testing out of when this will cut out. And I've actually tested this up to 30 meters, which is right here without any obstacles between the receiver and transmitter. And unfortunately, I won't be able to test out if this can actually still hold a stable connection if it's 50 meters or over that distance. But for me, in my opinion, the most extreme use case or distance that you're gonna be using this is about 15 to 30 meters. And what's great about the receiver and transmitter being so light is that you can legit just leave the receiver hanging on the side of your camera or phone without really damaging anything. And then going back to using my Razer Siren Mini. So even in the event that you're gonna be using this with a few obstacles or walls between the transmitter and receiver, then you'll still be able to get a stable connection with about 15 to 20 meters away from each other. But yeah, for me, the Maono WM820s are definitely a solid alternative to something like the Rode Wireless Go, or pretty much any wireless microphone that costs double or even the price of the WM820s. And also do take note that if you're gonna buy the Maono WM820s at Shopee, then you actually have the option for a white color variant, a WM820A2s with 2 transmitters for 7,000 pesos. Another option with 2 transmitters, but this time with a lightning port for the receiver for 9,000 pesos, also for the WM820C2 with this time a USB Type-C receiver. And yeah, I think I didn't forget anything. Of course, if you guys want to buy the WM820s, then I'll leave the links in the description. As always, leaving a like is the easiest way to support the channel. Consider subscribing if you like my content, and turn on notifications for all so you'll be updated on my latest videos. Stay safe mga kuya. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Flip a bag, now I'm serving a Tesla. Going back, shawty with me, I stepped up. GTA for the ops, ain't no less stuff. Shawty born to be my angel, yeah, I'm blessed up. Cooking right up in the stew, gotta check the fan.